So I'm doing a different kind of video today. In this video, I'm going to share with you some of the life lessons, business lessons that I've learned while playing Wordle. I've been playing Wordle for about 2 weeks now, and I think there's some lessons in there that can relate to business and life and print on demand. So I'm going to share those with you. Let's go. Thanks for joining me on this video. My name is Juna with Detour Shirts. I've been playing Wordle now for a couple of weeks, and there's some things that I've learned on Wordle that I wanted to share with you, some parallels that I think could relate to business, relate to life, and relate to how you do print on demand and the kind of mindset that you would need. I wanted to do this video now because today I learned that Wordle was bought by New York Times, and so it's going to be different now that New York Times is going to own it. So this may be kind of the ending of Wordle. It was so fun to play it for the last 2 weeks, and I wanted to share with you some of the lessons that I've learned, or at least thought of, while playing Wordle. So for those of you that don't know Wordle, let me show you what it is, just a really quick review so that you can kind of get some context of what I'm talking about. So here I am on the Wordle site. It's powerlanguage.co.uk Wordle right here, /Wordle. So this is how it works. You're trying to figure out a 5-letter word. So here are the first ones. You get 6 chances to do it. I like to just start with a word that has lots of vowels and consonants. So R is a big consonant, S. Anyway, we don't have to go into strategy, but if you hit enter here, you can see this yellow one is telling you that's the right letter, but in the wrong space. So if I want to do another word, let's do like this. You can see now these are green and these are in the right space, the dark green, but the grays are still the wrong letter. So there's a word here that has these letters, and then if you switch out these letters, then that's the word. So that's kind of how you play it. Anyway, this is yesterday's one, so every day there's a new thing. So I'm not spoiling it for anybody who's watching this video today because this is yesterday's. So I'll just show you what the answer is here. I'm going to type in IGHT here. And there you go. So all of these are in the right spot, and then you get it, right? So that's how you play Wordle. This is going to be you got to know just the basics of it so that you understand what my lessons are. So now that you got the basics of Wordle, I'm going to share with you 5 life lessons, business lessons, or lessons you can use while doing your print-on-demand business that will help you get in the right mindset and think of the right things to do. I hope these are helpful for you. Let me know at the end if they are. So the first thing that I want to share with you is you saw on there that the very first one, 99.999%, almost everyone will get that word wrong. And that's very important in business and in life, because it's okay if you get it wrong. That's the whole part of the game, is to, you know, you're not going to get it right at the first time, but the idea is to keep going and keep trying. So that's one lesson that I've learned by playing Wordle, is that if you don't get it at first, that's okay. Everybody's not going to get it right at first. Almost everyone's not going to get it right at first. And it's totally fine if you don't get everything right. The way you can relate that to print on demand is you may want to put all your designs up and you may not get any sales, and that's fine. You're learning by doing it first, right? So lesson number 1 is you won't get it right the first time, but keep trying. So lesson number 2 is related to lesson number 1, and it is you learn from failing. So on Wordle, when you get it wrong, you get some hints on what could be right, right? So we saw in that example that I did that I was the right letter, but it was in the wrong place. So take that information and make a better decision the next time. And that's what you do with failing. So if you fail, that's great, because you can learn some things, use the data that you learned from failing. Don't do those same things again. Just like in Wordle, I'm not using the same letters again that I know aren't in the puzzle. I'm using the letter that is in the puzzle again, and then using something else to try those out. So every time you fail, think of it as gathering data. You're not really just failing to fail, you're failing to learn. So every time you fail, you learn something new, use that new information to make better decisions so that you can get to the goal that you want. So to relate this to print on demand is if you make designs and can't get any sales, switch it up. Do something different and hopefully get some sales. Or if you're doing something that's right, copy yourself and do it again, maybe in a different way. So if you're doing a lot of good cat t-shirts, maybe do more cat t-shirts, right? Or if you're doing designs that don't sell, don't do that, do something else. So lots to learn from failing. You can gather a lot of data from failing and learn what's good and learn what's bad. So lesson number 2 is learn from failing and try again, but with better information. So lesson number 3 that I learned from Wordle is it's a very social game. So it's the reason why I joined Wordle or tried to play Wordle is because I saw on Twitter so many other people were playing it and sharing their wins, and I didn't know what it was. It just said Wordle and these blocks and colors, and I had to do some research. I really had some FOMO, right? I really had the fear of missing out, and so I wanted to play it. So one thing you can learn from Wordle is to share your wins, get other people involved. This is great when you want to join Facebook groups, for example, if you're doing print on demand. Get other people to help you out, learn from other people, share your stuff with them, share your wins, share what you've learned, and in turn they're going to share it with you because you're sharing it with them. And by having more people involved, you also will have fun doing it. Just so many benefits, right? You'll get your stuff out there, you'll get some help from other people and everything like that. So lesson number 3 is share your wins, get social, and get others involved. So lesson number 4 that I wanted to share with you is that's related to Wordle is that everyone starts at the same spot. Everybody starts with a blank canvas, those 5 blank blocks. Everybody has 24 hours to do it and solve it. And you know what? If you don't solve it in 24 hours or you miss your 24 hours, you can come back again tomorrow and do it again, do a different one again. So there's no worries about that. So that's kind of like with business and with life. Everybody has the same 24 hours. Everybody starts the day, you know, with a fresh 24 hours and can do anything that they want to do and do it their way and figure it out. For print on demand, same thing. You have 24 hours like everybody else. You should put as much time as you can each day. But at the end of the day, if you can't do it, no worries. You'll get another chance tomorrow to do it. And that's what I really like about Wordle. It's so simple. If I missed a day, I knew that I could come back tomorrow, the next day, and still have a chance at playing that game. So make sure to have that balance in your life, in your business as well, in your print on demand business. So lesson number 4 is every day you'll get 24 hours to do your best. But if for some reason you can't do it, you'll get another chance tomorrow with another 24 hours to do it. So lesson number 5 from Wordle for me is kind of related to lesson 4, and that is you should challenge yourself every day. So every day it's a new challenge, there's new things you can learn. And what I like about Wordle is that it's not timed. That kind of takes the pressure off. It's more about learning and trying to do your best for the next step and the next step. So take your time, think about what the right move is, think about what you should be doing. So for print on demand sense is you shouldn't just be throwing up designs that don't matter, that nobody wants to buy. You should really think about, do the research and think about what kinds of things are going to sell, what things are the best, and really do your best job at the next design and the next design to get better and better. So it's not about how fast you can go, it's how good you can do it, right? So you only have, on Wordle, you only have 6 chances to get to that right word. And think about that. You want to do your best at each level, give yourself your best shot, and that's what you want to do with print on demand and in business, is give yourself the best shot when you put it out there. So lesson number 5 for me is challenge yourself every day and take your time and make sure to figure out your best move or give yourself your best shot. Here are all 5 lessons that I talked about in this video. I think these can really help you with print on demand or business or anything that you're doing. Number 1, you probably won't get it right the first time, just like in Wordle, but keep trying and you'll eventually get there. Number 2 is kind of the same idea, is you're going to learn from failing. So don't look at failing as a stop sign or a roadblock. Think of it as getting answers to problems, and you can try again later with better information. Number 3 is to share your wins. Make sure to get other people involved and to help you out in your journey. It will make it a lot easier and better and more fun. Number 4, you got 24 hours like everybody does to do your best, but you also get another chance tomorrow to do it again. And number 5, you should challenge yourself each day and make sure to take time to make the right decisions. It's not just about speed. There's no time clock running out. Just make sure that you make the right decisions, the best decisions for what you have to do today. Make sure that your designs are great, your research is great, and things like that. Don't just do it as fast as you can. You want to do it right. So that is it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. I wanted to do something really different, just like what I learned from Wordle. If you something doesn't work, try something different. This is something different. This is a different video, kind of an object lesson kind of thing, things that I've learned while doing something. If you like these kinds of videos, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments as well if you like this kind of video. I can do more kind of business lessons, ideas, and information kind of mindset things for your business. And if you're not subscribed to this channel already, make sure to hit that subscribe button right there. And before I leave, I wanted to end with a question of the day. And the question of the day is related to Wordle, and that is, what other lessons have you learned from Wordle? Have you played Wordle at all? Let me know that in the comments as well. Thanks so much for watching. And if you want to see more videos about print on demand, don't forget to click on these videos right here. And as always, guys, keep creating and keep learning. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.